MIAA Quarterfinals on the campus of Calvert Hall as the Cardinals welcome in the Crusaders from St. Paul's. Thanks for joining us here on CUDA.com. I'm Booker Corrigan, joined by Ty Zanders and Christian Payne here in the booth. Ty, let's talk big picture. Obviously, the playoffs, somebody's going home today, but these two teams have a history, and St. Paul's doesn't have a great history on this field.
Yeah, St. Paul's hasn't won at Kelly Field since 2007. They have pretty strong history when it comes to the playoffs. Also, Calvert Hall won earlier in the season by 1 goal. So we'll see what happens today. Going to be a big one, 5 versus 4.
And let's talk about who we're going to need to keep a close eye on today for the St. Paul's Crusaders.
St. Paul's getting a ton out of Mikey Wynn, a junior transfer from Glenelg bound for Cornell, as well as Carter Flake, their carrier, a sophomore bound for Princeton. In midfield, Alex McGovern, Henry Reel. They'll have to step up with B.J. Mathias out the last few weeks, And also on defense, Michael Mayer has been a huge part of the D in front of sophomore keeper A.J. Bretto.
And for Calvert Hall, in the cage, Joe McSorley, just a freshman. Obviously a big day for him attack-wise. Jordan Germerhausen and Timmy Kelly doing a nice job for Calvert Hall. Midfield-wise, Stephen Bones Kelly and Johnny Kelly are the stars to watch. Defensively, Garrett Eppel is out with a undisclosed upper body injury, but Eric Evans is somebody who can hold down the fort defensively. Glad to have you here. We'll be back with the opening face-off right after this. A.J. Barretto and Joe McSorley ready to shake hands as both teams meet at the logo. First quarter of all our games this year brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club, locally grown and nationally known. The Baltimore Crabs, tremendous organization, solely interested in supporting the efforts of these fine coaches and athletes. MIAA lacrosse playoff action. Ty, it doesn't get any better than this.
Does not. My favorite month of the year, although I'd probably say the same thing during bowl season. Playoff action in Baltimore never seems to disappoint.
Mike D'Amelio and Stephen Bones Kelly set to go for the face-off. Thank you so much for making CUDA.com part of your sports viewing day. Over 2 million views this season. Once again, multiple visits to 6 digits. Withholding. And it's going to be St. Paul's ball. Henry Reel with the quick restart, too. McGovern checks in along with Andrew Nelson.
A little bit of an easier task today for St. Paul's with Garrett Eppel out of the lineup for Calvert Hall. Certainly a difference maker defensively. So let's see how Eric Evans and Tyler Mays step up for the Cards.
Johnny Bell scratches for the loose ball. Evans comes up with it, and the Cardinals get the first defensive stop. Johnny Kelly, number 20, Stephen Kelly, 24, and John Bell's 19 make up the midfield unit. Here's Germershausen behind the cage. Fanshaw right back to Kelly. Kelly pushing lefty. Nice slide by Henry Reel. And the Cards are going to reset. Bones, a little hesitation move.
Bones Kelly, a nifty player in that he plays offense, he plays defense, he gets the face-offs.
And at the 10:18 mark, Ty Zanders wins the race to nifty. A suspect little move there, but You know, all's fair in love and war, right,
Hey,
Ty?
a win's a win,
Game
man.
Here. Yeah, if you ain't first, you're last. Oh, Stephen Kelly. Oh, A.J. Barretto, not up in here.
Maybe I tried a little bit too hard, but I wanted to get that last win, go out strong. Always trying to take away from my race to nifty wins this year, Booker.
Surprised Christian didn't want it today.
I'm hanging out on deck. Watch out.
Bennett Moore runs into the trouble caused by Mays. But Carter Flake comes up with a loose ball and a little odd man situation here. Flake shot goal. St. Paul's goes up 1-0 at the 9:26 mark of the first quarter, brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club.
I think that's where Calvert Hall may be vulnerable in their unsettled defense. I think that's where a lot of teams are vulnerable, but I think without that leader and also the freshman in goal, you can't expect them to make stops like that, you know, off that unsettled situation. When Carter Flake gets that GB, goes in unminded. Going to finish that every time.
A great acceleration play by Carter Flake to put the Crusaders up 1-0. Kelly, quick work of the ensuing faceoff. And Bones is going to have himself a little run here. Dumps it inside, shot wide, backed up by Germershausen. Travis Wood on him.
Wood and Germershausen be playing each other in that Charles Street rivalry in the next few years. Wood off to Hopkins, Germershausen off to Loyola.
Ethan Minter, Luke Ciccarone, and David Fritz make up the midfield now for Calvert Hall. This is Fanshaw. A little swim move over Michael Mayer, but strip deletions on the backside. And Michael Mayer got tripped, but it was just as the ref was looking back to see if there was anything behind the play. And now we get a crease violation against the Hall, St. Paul's ball.
I don't know if they called that because he was actually in the crease or because A.J. Barretto thought he was in the crease, but regardless, they called it, and the ball's going the other way.
8 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here. Same spot. McSorley kicks that one out. Evans comes up with it.
Not too different from their last shot attempts.
John Henneberry with the clear this time, going against Greg Luzon. And now it's Timmy Kelly. Fanshaw behind for Germershausen. Germershausen turns the corner, shot. Low to high bouncer. And we're tied up 1-1, 7:29 remaining first quarter. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Make sure you investigate their top prospect camp, rising 8th and rising 9th graders. It is a great teaching camp at a high level. They screen all applicants. Make sure you go to BaltimoreLacrosseClub.com and learn how you can participate in that great opportunity. Emilio comes up, clean win, rings iron.
Nice spin move there.
Shots all over the field right now. That was Luke Mantanen. Inside feed, Mikey Wynn just wide. Flagg gathers the loose ball just inside. 7 minutes remaining, 1-1. And Evans gets it to Johnny Bells. It's a great day to be using Motive Pure Hydration Formula, Ty.
Great day to be undercover. Sweating a little bit.
Maybe we should get Gold Bond as a sponsor next year.
I want a sponsor that makes baby
I want to
pools.
see Barreto. AJ Barreto kicks it out after the Johnny Bell sweet cut.
But Book, what'd you say? Get a baby pool right here behind us. You know, halftime, take a little swim. Christian will hold us down.
Yeah. Sounds like you two got a little date plan.
We like each other, but not that much. I don't know enough to, you know, take a bath together, but we're chums.
I've got the blow-up raft ready to rock and roll in OC. Water wings, too, if you need that.
I can't swim, so can't swim, do anything athletic, really.
Mikey Wynn exchanges with Flagg. Flagg still driving. Gets
Desk pop?
desk pop there, about an octave high. I was waiting for the flag to fly. There was some lumber being thrown, but 5.5 minutes now remaining, first quarter. Henry Reel. I'm really going to sense St. Paul's is attacking this left side. Shot kicked out by the youngster McSorley. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Thank you so much to the Crabs for always being there to support the CUDA Game of the Week and these tremendous athletes and coaches. Go to BaltimoreLacrosseClub.com. The Crabs Lacrosse Club, great prospect camp. Great opportunity to take your game to the next level.
Be really important today for the Calvert Hall seniors to step up and make some plays. I'm sure they do not want to be playing their last game here at Kelly Field. Plenty of talent. A lot of those guys led the Cardinals to that MIAA championship last spring.
And that would be the PNC MIAA championship.
Correct.
I appreciate that. Oh, great move by Kelly, but an equally opportunistic check. Bennett Moore just lifting the elbow at the perfect time, forces that shot high. You can tell it's that playoff sense of urgency all over the field for both squads today as the clock winks down to that 4-minute mark. Inside move, and now we get a crease violation. Nice dodge by Todd Fritz. Freshman midfielder number 9, Brendan Atkinson, getting some run as well. Impressed with the number of freshmen we've seen for all the teams this spring making contributions.
And no matter how much you play, if you make varsity as a freshman in this league, it's a serious accomplishment. Hell, making as a sophomore is a pretty serious accomplishment. A lot of these guys been out here for a while. Bones Kelly, I feel like he's been playing since 2007.
McGovern now inverted against Henneberry. 3 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in a tie game here at Kelly Field. Calvert Hall, obviously home whites, St. Paul's road blues. Here's Luzon. And the Crusaders getting their full complement of offensive midfielders. Luzon going with two-hand power cradle lefty. Inside feed goes all the way through. And now we get a foot on the line, offsides against the Crusaders, Calvert Hall ball. First quarter brought to you by the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Thank you so much to the Crabs and all of our viewers across the country and on other continents watching the CUDA.com Game of the Week.
Oh, yeah.
It is an absolute thrill to be able to bring these games to you. Inside 2 minutes remaining first quarter, Johnny Kelly, who played in that Under Armour underclass All-American event last year for the Baltimore team. Inside feed, Stephen Bones Kelly. Oh, goodness. Oh, what a second. I don't know if Barreto got a piece of that or not, but that's taking a goal off the board. Stephen Bones Kelly will never miss that again. And they call a moving pick there on Timmy Kelly. I think he was talking, and his jaw got in the way of the elbow of the St. Paul's defender.
Excellent analysis there, Booker. Love it.
You're
spot on, too. Yeah.
I was so ready for Stephen Kelly to rip. I just thought he
loves that hitch.
Yeah. I don't know if Barreto got a piece of that. I don't know what happened.
I marked it down as a save, but usually I'm wrong, so don't listen to me.
On that Kelly Award for the Kelly Kin written all over it.
Shot wide, and now they give the ball to Calvert Hall on that one. They get it quickly to McSorley. Evans pointing down an open midi in the middle, but St. Paul's covers them quickly. And they retreated back to Michael Lanahan. Had a chance to chat with Mr. Lanahan.
As did I.
I appreciate the proper grammar right there, Ty. I think that, we're doing more than just calling games. We're coaching the whole child. I appreciate proper grammar.
I may not have those college credits, but I have grammar, And I'm with you all the time, So naturally your Roanoke education rubs off on me, and I get some lessons. Not just life, but,
Yeah. Proper
grammar, lacrosse.
Yeah. Never takes a semester off.
Girl
Timmy
tips.
Kelly. Oh, what a feed inside. Oh, what a save. Barreto got a piece and it hit the post. Timmy Kelly to Johnny Kelly.
I don't know who I was talking to before the game, but I said, A.J. Barreto does not play like a sophomore. He plays beyond his years, and that's a good sign for St. Paul's future.
Still a full 10 seconds now for the Cardinals to work with. Swim move, Timmy Kelly dives to the inside, still has it. Shot goal, Timmy Kelly! Sound the bell, school's in, sucker! With 3 seconds remaining in the quarter, Timmy Kelly taking the bull by the horns like White Goodman. It's a metaphor, but that's really how that really happened. In some cultures they only eat vomit. I've never been there, but I read about it in a book.
I also like to break a mental sweat.
It's science.
And a face-off that meant nothing. Thought we'd get you a little dodgeball in there. Hey, Timmy Kelly, the 5 Ds of dodge, right? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. 2-1 your score. St. Paul's trailing Calvert Hall here at Calvert Hall. First quarter brought to you, as always, by the great people at the Baltimore Crabs Lacrosse Club. Investigate their top prospect camp, and also Motive Pure Hydration Formula. Play your best when your team needs you the most. Use Motive Pure and investigate how you can participate in that Under Armour Underclass Elite Star event. 10 regions of the country, all over the country, going at it, boys and girls. Go to UnderArmourLacrosse.com and register.